Hello freaks, geeks, welcome to the War Zone. I'm Scruffy and this is Scruffy Tales. And we continue with poor audio and with background noise. Rain is coming in, but I had to make this update because Ukraine is outflanking Russia in Sumy Oblast. So this is gonna be a quick one since Andrew updated after I finished my previous video here. We're gonna zoom in Sumy Oblast, where we know Russia has some 50 to 60,000 troops. They apparently outnumber Ukrainians 3 to 1. They've pushed in, and they pushed in between 1st of June to 10th of June, and after that, for the past 20 days, Ukraine has been slowly pushing back, halting the advance and reclaiming territory, and this is from the 30th of June, so a couple of days old. But what happens when we zoom in on Kindrativka, we can see here how we have Ukraine pushing up north, or west even, from Andriivka into this windbreak after having secured Andriivka and this valley here. And north of Kindrativka, take a look, Russian drone attacks into this valley here north of Kindrativka after Ukraine left this fortification here, entered the windbreaks here, and they have since pushed in. So clearly Ukraine has their sights focused on Kindrativka, trying to push in north and south and applying pressure heavily on Kindrativka at the moment. We'll see how it plays out. We know they have aimed a lot of drone strikes at Oleksivka. And also interesting, Ukraine released the official map of the Russian incursion, and on that map Ukraine is in full control of this area. So this is more than likely an old Russian incursion, and Ukraine has since then pushed them back. But this here is very interesting. Ukraine pushing up. Let's see if this could be plan B to follow the windbreak into the valley here where you have cover, and move north along the existing cover here and reach this valley, and moving through the valley with the cover here as well, and maybe link up north of Kindrativka around the lakes here, and thereby, if successful, isolating Kindrativka. We'll see if that is the plan from Ukraine. We also saw from the official map released by Ukraine that they are in control of this area here, right next to these important border towns. We're not seeing anything over here, not seeing anything around Tetkino, but the official map shows that Ukraine is in control of this area only, which is kind of interesting since we know that Ukraine has been pushing steadily into Tetkino. The official line from Ukraine is that they control 90 square kilometers within Kursk, but the only thing we're seeing from them officially is controlling this part here, which is interesting. But yeah, that is the latest on Sumy Oblast. Ukraine is steadily pushing Russia back, despite being outnumbered at least 3 to 1, and despite of that they can push Russia back. And of course this is a clear indication that Ukraine has very capable artillery support, as we suspected, and the Russians, of course, they keep talking about the Ukrainian airstrikes in the area being very efficient and very accurate. And also it does appear as if Russia is primarily relying on infantry with very little armor or vehicles in support. So as you can imagine, this kind of makes the Russians very vulnerable to artillery strikes and those airstrikes if there's only infantry here with barely anything else supporting them. So yeah, Kindrativka, Ukraine is moving in and potentially trying to move around them. I mean, take a look at these wide open spaces here, fields. Do we think Ukraine will move across them? Not really, maybe up this way. But I think if they made it over here, the idea is to push out from Andriivka into these windbreaks and coming north of Kindrativka and link up with forces pushing in this way as well. Really interesting update here from Andrew Perpetua. And thank you for watching. I hope you found it interesting. As always, go po march Ukraine and give them hell.